All right, welcome back. So in this video, I'm just gonna pretty much show you the most valuable apps to me for video editing on your smartphone. All of these apps might not be available for Android, but I definitely know that they're available on iOS. Keep in mind that this will not be an in-depth walkthrough of each app. This is just a basic breakdown of my top video editing apps for your phone. I'm gonna hit the pros and cons of each app, why you'd want to use them, the price structures for each app, which ones are free, which ones cost money. And then at the end, I'm gonna also throw in some bonus apps. They are very useful for specific things depending on how you want to utilize them. So basically the main purpose of this video is to just save you a lot of time so that you don't have to do what I did, which is to go and try out all these different apps and then actually go through the process of editing with them. And I'm just narrowing it down to the top apps that I'd recommend for you. So if you want to download the apps as we go, you can totally do that, but I definitely recommend watching this video all the way to the end so that you can have a solid understanding of what your options are. So let's dive in. So my first recommendation is going to be Videolyf. The reason why you'd want to use it is if you want to keep it as simple as possible while being able to add some creativity and funk to your videos. By creativity and funk, I mean it's got special effects, it's got animated titles, you can color correct inside the app. It also allows you to download a very wide portfolio of stock videos off of online platforms such as Stock Videos, Getty's Images. So pros to the app are pretty much what I've already mentioned, the cool features that it has, the special effects, the titles, stock videos within the app itself. And then another pro worth mentioning is that this app is 4K compatible. So if you do record your videos in 4K and you want to export them in 4K, you are able to do that on this app. It sounds pretty simple, but not a lot of mobile apps allow you to do that. So that's a cool feature as well. And then the cons. Some of the cons would probably be the fact that it doesn't have an in-app library of music. So pretty much the only music that you're going to be able to use for your videos is music that you have in your music library. So you'll have to go and buy music. There's no way to import music from third-party apps, so you're really just going to have to use the music that you have. Of course, I'll show you some hacks later to get around that, but it's going to be more time out of your pocket. So one of the big cons for me would definitely be the fact that it's a little bit tougher to edit to the beat of the music. If you know my style of editing, I always like to edit to the beat of the music, and a lot of people don't think it's that important and they're not willing to put in the time because they don't understand the importance of it. But the reason it is important to edit to the beat of the music is because it keeps viewers more engaged. Imagine watching a dance performance and they weren't dancing to the beat of the music. Kind of a funny example, but you can think about it that way. It's just more entertaining to watch a video that is synced up with the music. And then of course the last con would be the fact that it costs money, but it's not really a con, it's fair, more than fair for the price that you get it. So the price is $5.99 a month unless you want to go for the yearly price, which is $35.99. Or if you decide that you're sold, you love this app, you're going to use it for the rest of your life, then you could buy it for the one-time purchase, I think of $69.99. Yep, definitely. But even if you do like the app and you're like, oh, I want to just buy it for the one time immediately, I still suggest that you at least use the app for a month. These prices aren't going to go anywhere, so make sure to just pay that $5.99 for the month and actually use the app for a month and make sure that you like all the features, make sure it suits your editing style before you go and pull the trigger on that one-time purchase. That way you're not wasting any money. And then boom, the next video app that I'm going to recommend is going to be Luma Fusion. So Luma Fusion is a really cool app. The reason you'd want to use this one is it's a lot easier to edit to the beat of the music. That's probably one of the main things that differentiates Videolyf and Luma Fusion is being able to easily cut your clips at very precise cuts. So the reason you'd want to use Luma Fusion is for like a more professional video editing app. This app's going to be a little bit more complex, but it's going to give you more dynamic accessibility with the features. You can also color correct inside this app. There's also a database of stock videos in this app as well. And then on top of that, another reason that you'd want to use Luma Fusion over Videolyf is the fact that you can export music from third-party apps, or you can just go straight on the internet and just import it straight into the app itself. So that's very useful. It's going to save you a lot of time. Definitely a game changer when it comes to editing projects for clients, just in case you have to use licensed music. And we'll talk about how you can get licensed music and where to license it later in this course. But the pros of this app would be the fact that you can edit to the beat of the music. It is also 4K compatible, so you can import and export videos in 4K. It has a variety of different features such as in-app color correcting. Another pro to the app is that you can actually create your own presets inside the app. And if you don't know what a preset is, let's say you are editing this video and you tweaked all the colors and the exposures and you really love that preset, you love those settings that you had for that clip, you can now save those settings and just copy and paste them on any other video or clip that you have. So for this app, now the cons. So one of the biggest cons to Luma Fusion is definitely the learning curve. It is not as intuitive as Videolyf. It's not as simple. It definitely has a lot of features, but again, it's just very complex and it wasn't really that easy for me to pick up right off the bat. But of course, with my app walkthrough later in this course, it's gonna be a lot more easy for you to use by executing and taking action on your own video edits. Aside from that, it's a great app, and this app is only going for $20. So you have $20, you get it one time, one deal. It doesn't have any monthly or yearly charges. You just pay for it all at once for $20, which is a great price, especially for the app and what features it has. And then the next app in the lineup is gonna be Quik. So Quik really earns its name. It's pretty much a software where it just automatically makes videos for you. So if you're not very picky on what you want your videos to look like, you can just go inside the app, select about 10, 15, as many random videos as you want, and it makes its own edit. You know, of course, there's a lot of pros and cons to this, but I'm gonna dive into those right now. So the pros to this app would be the fact that it makes the videos for you. It's almost instant. You can even choose the theme, what type of music you want to be going for, what type of vibe you want to go for, and then it's going to make that video for you on demand. The cons to this app, of course, would be the fact that there's basically no control at all. The only control you have is picking the theme and the mood and the music that you want to use for this video. Aside from that, you can't trim the clips, you can't make any clips longer, you can't adjust the order of the clips. So pretty much what you get is what you got. But another cool thing about this one is that it is free. So you can definitely go and buy that on the App Store for free and make some quick, speedy videos if that's what you're going for. But that's pretty much the most in-depth I'm gonna get on some apps. But now I'm just gonna do a quick couple shout outs for a couple that I'd suggest you check out if they seem like they're in your ballpark for anything that you need to do. So Videolyf, this app costs $10 a month. It has some cool video effects that are pretty cheesy, but they can be tons of fun if you know how to use them. And then it also has some overlays, which are pretty much animated filters, if you will. I recommend this app if you plan on making cool short videos, short films. So the app adds subtitles is gonna be a rad app for you. So this app pretty much just allows you to transcribe your videos, add subtitles. And the reason that you'd wanna add subtitles to a video is because 60% of people on social media don't watch videos with sound. So they watch a video without sound for a little bit and then they'll just keep scrolling. So keep that in mind. It's something very important, and that is proven, that's factual. You can actually go test it out for yourself. I've discovered myself that I get way more engagement just by simply having subtitles on my videos. And then my next and last recommendation for video editing apps is going to be Clip-O-Matic. So I was actually using add subtitles for the longest time, and then I switched over to Clip-O-Matic because the way it transcribes is a lot more captivating than add subtitles. Clip-O-Matic actually puts the word on screen as you say it, which is a really cool feature. And then there's just more customization overall. You can have different text boxes. You get what I'm saying, right? So you can have different boxes of text at the bottom. See, that was a lot easier to say. And then you can also throw filters on there, which really don't look that bad. Some of the filters are actually pretty cool. The only con to this app is the fact that it only transcribes video in real time, which pretty much means you have to be filming the video on your phone for it to transcribe. You can't import videos that you filmed earlier.
That's all, folks.
But that is it for my video editing app recommendations. If you have any questions on any of these, please let me know. Also keep in mind that I will be doing more in-depth walkthroughs, and if I don't hit one that you want to see, then of course let me know, but I'm gonna try and hit every single app. Thank you so much for watching. Keep up the hard work. Make sure to take action, and I will see you in the next one.